All right, so this is one of the questions that one of our students asked, and it was, how do I go about doing this problem here in terms of, I see negatives and things of that nature. Okay, so remember, this is an order of operations problem, right? And remember, when we're following the order of operations, we're using this acronym to solve. So when we say parentheses, we mean that there's operations inside the parentheses. So if you notice, there's two parentheses here. There's this one and there's that one. But there's no real operation going on the inside. So we can scratch that one. We're going to go to exponents. So with my exponents, I'm going to say, okay, well, what is 4 squared? Remember, 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay? And then we have a divided by the number -6. Okay? So here I have 11 minus, I'm going to multiply. What is 3 times 16? That is 48. Divided by -6. Okay. So think about this piece right here now, because we've done our exponents. We don't have any multiplying, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we do have dividing. So right here I'm going to write 11 minus, because think about it, I'm doing my division. What is 48 divided by -6? Well, I know 48 divided by 6 would be 8, so 48 divided by -6 would be a -8, okay? All right, so we've done our division, and now I'm going to go 11. Okay, remember, if I see a minus sign, I'm going to change that to a plus, and I'm going to take the opposite of this number here. The opposite of a -8 is a +8, and 11 plus 8 would give me 19, right? And there was another question was about how do I, when I'm doing this with my parentheses, or how do I do this in parentheses? So here we're good, right? Because it's just R, a whole bunch of them. And we said how many were there? There were 7, right? Okay. So this one, notice there are 2 things inside the parentheses. That's why if I write it like this, remember, that 5 is going to be going towards the 2, and it's also going to the W. So you can think about it in 2 ways. You can think about, look, break them up. How many 2's do I have? I have 5. So I have 2 to the 5th and W to the 5th. And 2 to the 5th means I'm going to take the number 2 and I'm going to multiply it by itself 5 times. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2, oops, erase that, there's my eraser right here, and come back to my pen. Okay, times 2 is 16, and bring times that 2 is 32. So I would have 32 W to the 5th.